Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, it's Saturday morning. And ain't God good? And won't he do it? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. I know my children probably saying, Mr. Lee Craft, Lee Craft, Lee Craft. You say the same thing every Saturday morning. I'm going to say Enoch, Ewok, Enoch. That means y'all sure know what to say. Look, last night was my nephew game last night. They're playing Oxford last night. And man, it's about a good game. It was a good game. My nephew was upset, that they lost. My nephew said, Uncle Andrew. What's up, nephew? Uncle Andrew, that was a tough loss, Uncle Andrew. I'm hurting. Nephew, I understand. Uncle Andrew, have you ever lost before? Yeah. Really, Uncle Andrew? Yeah, but before we get started, if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com or go to Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, all those beautiful apps. Look for the animated black man with the white beard smiling and profiling and finally realize, y'all trying to size me up. My nephew was upset last night about the game. You know how it is when you're playing high school ball games and everything, and any loss is a tough loss, especially when you're ranked in the state. You know what I'm saying? And the other team was ranked in their state also. It was like Tennessee versus Mississippi. And my nephew said, Uncle Andrew, have you ever lost? Yeah, nephew. No, nephew. I told nephew, the question, nephew, have I ever won? Nephew, I think I've been losing all my life. He's Uncle Andrew, quit playing. Nephew, look. I said it to say this, nephew. Look, you're going to lose, nephew. But look at this. Look at it. Let's put a little spin. Look at it from a different perspective, right? One loss is your beginning. What do you mean, Uncle Andrew? One loss my beginning. What I mean is this real, nephew. Remember last year, right? You won every game. You lost at the end, right? Yeah. Now you're losing in the beginning. So that one loss in the beginning, I mean, you should have a great ending. I ain't never looked at it that way, Uncle Andrew. So, nephew, look, nephew. To play high school sports, to play anything that you are very highly competitive in, any kind of loss, any kind of hiccup, you're going to be a little discouraged. But don't let that define who you really are. You are a talent. Your team is talented. So, like I said, that one loss in the beginning of the season is better than having that loss at the end of the season. So, so just hold your head up, man. Go out and have fun with your friends, man, and don't do anything stupid. What? I said, yeah, you heard what I said. Go out and have fun. Don't do anything stupid. Don't let that one loss define you. It's going to sting. It's going to sting. It's supposed to sting. But that sting going to do what? It's going to wake you up. Prepare for the next game. Uncle Andrew, why are you so wise, Uncle Andrew? That's what nephew told us. Why am I so wise? Am I wise to you, nephew? Yeah, Uncle Andrew, you a wise man, Uncle Andrew, you wise. Well, nephew, if you don't mind, can I take you everywhere I go? We just started laughing. So, like I said, he understood what I was saying about for us losing. It's a team sport. You're not gonna be able to win everything. So you gotta take some losses with the game. Anything you do, you're gonna take some losses. We go to college, you go into your classes, you probably ain't gonna score 100 on every test, Simple as that. But as long as you give your best. If you don't score 100, you score 80, score 90, as long as you keep on doing your best until you get to that 99.9 or whatever you gotta do. So I said, so how you feeling now? He said, Uncle Andrew, I feel okay, Uncle Andrew. But like I said, Uncle Andrew, the way we lost, Uncle Andrew, we was up by 17 points. I was there. I saw all them points just start getting erased off the board and stuff. I said, man, how in the world we lose this game? Then again, I said, I'll tell my brother-in-law and your daddy, so you know what, sometimes we need to lose in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's a tough loss for everybody, for us, your teammates, and for the coaching staff. Because they need to go back to the drawing board and see what they need to do differently, to make y'all better better prepared for the next game. He said, Uncle Andrew, I ain't think about that way, Uncle Andrew. No, nephew, you didn't think about it that way. You just want to hear what I had to say. You sure know what to say, Uncle Andrew. I know what to say, nephew. I know you. I know the potential that you have. I know that you are a game changer. Y'all gonna win the next game. The next team y'all play, y'all gonna punish them. You sure know what to say, Uncle Andrew. I said, yeah. They don't call me Uncle Andrew for nothing. Or do they? So, nephew, are you feeling better now? He said, Uncle Andrew, I am Uncle Andrew. I'm feeling a little better now, Uncle Andrew. But Uncle Andrew, I ain't gonna lie to Uncle Andrew. I feel like I got hit by 15 trucks on 15 different sides. I said, nephew, you got hit by 15 trucks, but I took 7.5 of them trucks. I'm hurting too. We just started laughing. So That's all I'm trying to say, because people, when you have your children that are going through certain things, especially the young adults, losses or whatever the case may be that they're dealing with, girlfriend, whatever it is they're dealing with, you are that person that can get them over that hump. You are that person that can make them see things. Okay, let's put a little spin on it. Let's look at it from this perspective right here. Okay, now what can we do right here? How can we fix it here? How can, you know what I'm saying? And they will forever be indebted to you for that. And like I said, because you're easing the pain. And not only using their pain, using yours too. So I said, nephew, is that it? Yeah, Uncle Andrew, yeah, Uncle Andrew. I think that's it, Uncle Andrew. I ain't got nothing else to tell you, Uncle Andrew. I said, are you sure? No, Uncle Andrew, I got one more thing to tell you, Uncle Andrew. What's that, nephew? Uncle Andrew, I love you, Uncle Andrew. And Uncle Andrew love you too. So you good? Yeah. So good people, like I said, when you got your children that are going through certain things, please talk to them. Because sometimes some losses can make kids go out and do strange things. You know what I'm saying? Do something stupid. And we don't want that. And we don't need that. So, like I said, you are the key to keeping our children safe. Do that for me, I do it for you. So we got that. So like I said, good people, with that being said, this is Lee Craft. This is my podcast. What if you have any comments or concerns, please email me at leecraftwhatif@gmail.com. One band, one sound. Together, we got an opportunity to turn this whole world around. But in order to have a real conversation, you got to have real people if you want to have a real conversation. Oh, now also, I almost forgot. No matter what you're going through, I can guarantee you one thing. It's going to be okay as long as you make God a part of your life. Have a blessed day. And please find time and make time and tell God